Hi, welcome to another exciting CCI Solutions webinar. Our webinar today is Learn to Mic Like a Pro. And I am really excited about this webinar because we've done something we've never done before. And that is we've gone to a 24-track recording studio. We have taken those microphones, put them on instruments, recorded it in high-definition audio. And not only are we going to show you how to mic an instrument, but we're going to play back the track so you can hear what it sounds like. There really is no exactly right way to mic an instrument. It depends upon what you want to hear and how it fits in the mix. So that's an exciting part of what we're going to do today. So I'm Ron Simonson, President and CEO of CCI Solutions, and I'd like to welcome you to this webinar sponsored by Sennheiser. We are going to listen to these audio tracks, and I'm sure you're going to have some questions. So we want you to be able to get those questions answered. We have a Twitter group set up, so our handle is going to be Mic Like a Pro, hashtag Mic Like a Pro. So you can get on that Twitter group, have a discussion going on. We'll be monitoring that from here at the CCI Tech Center. Or you can email us at info@ccisolutions.com. So send your questions in. This is going to be about a 90-minute webinar. So send those questions in. At the end of the webinar, we'll go ahead and answer those questions. These audio tracks are such high-definition audio tracks that I really hope you're not listening to them on a laptop speaker. Go ahead and grab a pair of earbuds or a pair of headphones, plug that into your laptop, plug it into your computer, and listen to the seminar or the webinar and those audio tracks through those headphones. So if you don't have those handy, go ahead and grab that and plug those in and give you a little bit of advance notice. Okay? The other thing that's exciting is all the microphones that we're going to show you today are available in our Try It Free program. So all you have to do is give us a call and say, hey, Ron, we're really interested in that 604 microphone. I'd like to try that at my church. We'll go ahead and send that out to you at no charge. You can try it for a couple of weeks, and then if you like it, go ahead and buy it, and we'll give you a great price on that. If not, you simply send it back for no obligation. So remember our Try It Free program as you consider how to add to your mic selection. I want to talk just a second about CCI Solutions. As you know, those of you that worked with us over the years, we are here to support churches. We love people, we love gear, and we love to serve. So it's important to us that you get the information you need to make the maximum use out of the equipment you have and to make the maximum use out of the dollars you have when you have an opportunity to add equipment. So we offer these webinars. You can call us and talk to our experts on the phone. If you're considering upgrading your sound, lighting, or video system, we have experts in our systems group that will help you with that, do the design, do the acoustical design, help you with the installation, or do the complete installation for you. So anything you need in the area of church sound, lighting, or video, we can help you with that at CCI Solutions. All right, so let's get on with the webinar now. I am pleased to have with me Andrew Kornstein, who's the House of Worship Market Development Manager. Andrew, thanks for joining us today. It's a privilege.
Yeah,
we've had some great times at a couple of the industry seminars and like Infocom last year, had some good times, and Andrew's a great guy with a lot of knowledge. And I understand that you guys went up to the barn and did 2 days worth of recording along with our guys, so we had a great partnership together. And so you're going to be able to walk us through some of these miking techniques and everything.
Right. Now, the barn was a great, intimate worship venue that we found. It hosts special dates for some worship services that they put on. They also do live recordings in there. They do studio recordings. Michael Proctor, the gentleman here, owns it. He was just such a gracious host. He let us work with some of his teams. They were playing their instruments. We were experimenting with miking techniques. So many instruments there, a lot of instruments I've never even heard of. So we really got a lot of time to experiment with this. Just great guys, great musicians, great hosts. So we definitely thank them for that. Now, we always are going to talk about 3 key principles that we're going to use and demonstrate in this webinar. The first main principle that we need to know is to maximize gain before feedback. The idea is that the closer you can get to the instrument, the greater the isolation and less sound from other sources, such as PA speakers or bleed from other loud instruments on stage, or anything else. Less bleed from other sound sources means less chance for feedback. Now, It's important to use directional polar patterns when starting to mic. So be aware of what's around you. For a directional microphone, make sure that a loud source is in the rear of the mic, so it's not picking up any direct sound. Identify where the leakage exists, and then position your mics in such a way that they reduce bleed. All right, the second principle. Always use your ears to identify the instrument's sweet spot. Now, many instruments, their sound is balanced and natural from a distance, but maybe as you get a little closer, you might realize that they resonate unevenly. For example, an instrument may be dark in one area and bright in another area. All instruments are different, so you really want to make sure that you're listening to that particular one. Now, since we want to place the mics as close as possible to maximize isolation, we also have to find that instrument's sweet spot. What do we want to what do we want to hear, and what do we want to amplify about that? What's our most desirable sound going to be? Now, the third key principle: match the mic to the instrument. There's many different types of mics. The most common used in a live setting, like what we're talking about, are dynamic mics and condenser mics. Dynamic mics handle higher SPL a little bit better. They're usually very rugged. However, they are less sensitive to some detailed, intricate sounds that we get from certain instruments, like strings or some winds. Condenser mics have they provide greater detail, like what we're talking about. They can be small. However, a trade-off is oftentimes they handle a lower SPL. So let's apply these three key principles and learn how to mic.
Okay, so what we're going to do is take these condenser and dynamic microphones, let you listen to both of them on various instruments, and I think you're going to be amazed at how the quality of dynamic microphones has improved over the years, and so watch for that. One of the things that Andrew mentioned I really want to emphasize is listening, and you'll hear that throughout this webinar. One of the things I've liked to do for the last 35 years that I've mixed is walk up and listen to an instrument with my ears. I want to listen to the guitar, how it sounds like near the sound hole, how it sounds like at the bridge. I'll stick my head right inside of a piano and listen to that and listen to the balance so that I know what I'm expecting when I place a microphone there. Then I'll go back and listen to the microphone, solo it up on my console with a pair of headphones, closed back type headphones, and see how that's changed, and it gives me a good start. So listen, listen, listen. Get up and listen with your ears. And if you do that a few times, your musicians will start to figure out I can just keep playing. All he's doing is listening to my instrument. The first time you do it, you'll get a weird look, but that's okay. Go ahead and step in there with your ears.